Good Wednesday afternoon to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for January 1st, 2013. And we're going to go right through this storm here. This is a storm video. We're going to spend all the time on this storm in this video itself. We're looking at the NAM future radar. This is the high-res NAM and a simulated future radar here. And this is actually looking at mid-afternoon on Thursday. You can see the time frame here is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, and we're expecting this snow to start moving in from west to east here as you go to the next couple frames here. Here's 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening here, and then it starts to pick up in the evening hours and in the overnight, and then it gets very heavy as we get into mid to late evening. You can see that indicated on the brighter oranges and whites here. This is some very heavy snow. We're expecting this to fall overnight on Thursday night and be heavy overnight, and then end on Friday morning. So it's the best estimate we can give right now. This is actually 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and you see some very heavy snow that's falling here on the high-res NAM here. And this is 4 o'clock in the morning, and then 7 o'clock it starts to pull away a little bit. Still some stuff going on here in South Jersey here, but looks like it's going to end early Friday morning here based on the latest estimates. High-res NAM total snowfall accumulation. Very aggressive here. Now, I want to throw a word of caution out here. These snow maps that you're putting out here, you hear a lot of times people say, oh, well, the NAM's overdone. The NAM, you got to cut these totals in half. Not in this case. I don't think so. I think this is the high-res NAM totals here, but we're looking at some very, very high ratios as you get into, say, this area right here, especially north of I-76 and northwest of I-95. These areas here will be in a 15 to 20 to 1 ratio. So these amounts that are put on the map here that look like they're, it's not that big of a deal. Well, wait a minute. They are, because you can actually multiply these numbers here by 1.5, maybe even as much as 2 in some cases. So you can double these in some cases, and that could be pretty scary if that ends up being the case. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly has put out a statement that ratios across this entire area. This is their coverage area right down here, and they said that they put out a statement that the ratios could be somewhere between 20 and 30 to 1 at times overnight on Thursday night. But are going with a general conservative, probably good that they do that, is that they have a conservative approach of 15 to 1. But you could bank on 15 to 20 to 1 up in these areas here. So these numbers are very underdone. So even if you throw in the NAM's bias to overdo the total precipitation amounts here, I think that at least balances out and then some, so you're probably getting higher totals of what's indicated here on the map here. Now we're going to go to the Canadian model. The Canadian model the last couple of days has been saying no, 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 no big storm. And now, last couple runs here are showing this showing a much bigger event here. Here is Thursday afternoon. As we're going to go forward in time here, I want you to pay attention to these blues here. These lighter blues indicate just light snow, moderate snow in the medium blue, and the dark blues are the heavy snow here. So we're just going to go forward into time here and go into overnight Thursday night. And you can see all the dark blues over eastern PA into New Jersey, and it's just really coming down here. And we got several hours here, probably 6 to 8 hours of some moderate to heavy snowfall that they expect to be falling on the Canadian before it finally moves out Friday morning. RGM totals, this is that same model here, total snowfall accumulation again. Very aggressive with these totals, and this area right up in here is in the 15 to 20, well, it probably extends up further than this, but this is just our coverage area here. 15 to 20 to 1 snow ratios here. So if it's putting out numbers here that are 8, 9 inches, 6, 7, 8, 9 inches, you can actually multiply that by 1.5. We're probably not going to go that aggressive just yet. We're going to do a second call at 4 p.m. I can see this area being a higher, outperforming some totals here, but we're not really just ready to go all in on those really high aggressive totals over a foot yet. But that is possible that some of these areas get over a foot here if this is correct, and some of the other short range models. I do want to take a look at the GFS though. GFS is showing less snow amounts. Now this here again, same deal with the ratios. So even though it's showing less here, this is showing like a 2 to 4, 2 to 5 type thing here, but you add in the ratios, you're still getting above 6 inches in this area, even if you know, the GFS pans out. However, I don't think it will, and that's why this is the reason why. This is the upper level pattern. This is the 500 millibar relative vorticity. This is what's going on in the upper atmosphere. Look at the trough here. This big digging in the trough here. This would indicate to me that the low would be stronger and closer to the coast, somewhere out here, not further, not elongated and sitting out here. That's what the GFS of the surface is showing. Last couple days has been playing catch up to the 500 millibar upper air pattern. This is 18,000 feet above the surface. This is what drives everything at the surface. So because of this big trough here, I'm expecting the GFS should be more in line with, if it was accurately depicted on the surface maps, it would be a much stronger system, much in line with the short range models that ran today. So going back to we go back to the RGEM real quick. I don't think this is far-fetched at all, and there is an opportunity for this to increase because of the ratios. So we'll have our second call map out at 4 p.m. this afternoon, and until then, we'll provide updates as they come in on the Facebook page. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 1st through the end of the storm here, and have a great new year.